I am going to go ahead and enter the workout for today in the chat so you can follow along if you ever get lost. What the workout is today, it's all body weight, and it's going to be, you have up to 5 minutes to complete a round. A round is going to be a 400-meter run slash, run 1 minute away and 1 minute back home. Or we'll give you the option of doing 90 seconds of cardio wherever you are. We've given you the option of speed steps, but maybe you want to find a different type of cardio. If something different feels great for you today, that's fine. After that cardio, it's going to be a pick your number situation. So I think online we wrote 20. It should be more like 20 to 30. You can use your first round to gauge kind of what you want your number to be. If you're not sure, start out on the side of 20. If you're looking to really die today, maybe start out on the side of 30. But it'll be squats, just an air squat. It'll be plank shoulder taps, or you can scale that up with a pike position shoulder tap or a wall walk shoulder tap. It'll be a flow core movement of your choice, mountain climbers, bicycles, something else, as long as you're moving, getting in some core work. And then you're gonna finish with burpees, 5 to 10 burpees. So that is our overview. You'll have up to 5 minutes to complete that round. You get 1 minute of rest. We'll do 4 rounds total. Let's go ahead and start our warm up, and then we'll get into movement demo, and I'll open it for questions at that point. So warm up, find a place to join me, and we'll start with 10 big arm circles to the front. So just making an arm circle up as big as you can. After 10 to the front, take 10 to the back. And then we're going to take 10 twists side to side, warming up our spine and our shoulders. And then we're going to take what's called a windmill, or just an opposite side toe touch. So your left hand is going to come touch your right toe. Your legs stay nice and straight, so here's one to the side. We'll do 10 to each side. After 10 to each side, we're just going to finish our standing part of the warm up with 10 squats. All 10 toes touch the floor, weight is in your heels, chest stays up nice and tall. 10 squats. And then we're going to focus on getting the legs really warm for our run or our cardio. So we're going to take some leg hugs. It's just a step up. You're going to wrap your hands around your knee, give it a little hug to feel a stretch. We're going to do 10 on each side. So step and hug. After 10 to each side, we're going to move on to a walking calf stretch. So it's just a little tiny step forward. You're going to point your toe up and sweep your hand down to reach towards your toe. 10 to each side. Just a small step forward, point the toe up, reach down towards that toe. And finally, we're going to find the same thing with a quad stretch. So you're either going to flex your heel, bring your heel in close to your butt, or if it's available to you, you can grab your foot and use that to help give you a little stretch, whichever one's gonna work for you, 10 to each side. Maybe just kicking that foot up, giving it a little squeeze. And when we're done with 10 on each side, that is our warm-up. I'll give you all a second to finish up, and then we'll go into our movement demos. So to start off each round, you either have your run, or if a run isn't working for you tonight, wherever you are, you can do 90 seconds of cardio. We recommend speed steps for you, and that's just a toe tap out to the front, trying to move nice and quick, getting that heart rate elevated. After that, you have the number of squats you choose, just an air squat. Again, all 10 toes connected to the floor, weight is in your heels, chest is up nice and tall. You've got your number of squats. Then you have your number of plank shoulder taps, or there's a couple options to scale that up. So first option, you can find your plank position, and you'll take alternate shoulder taps. Left hand touches the right shoulder, right hand touches left shoulder. You can do those. Sorry, my phone is ringing right now. Sorry. You need to have those, or if you want to scale it up a little bit, you can find a pike position and walk your hands back. Make a big capital L with your body. You can do same side shoulder touches here. You also have the option to elevate your feet. Put your feet on a box, a chair, your couch, whatever, to continue making that harder. Or you can find a wall walk coming all the way up the wall to give me your shoulder taps there, wherever your challenge is going to be. Finally, you have a flow core movement. You can choose maybe mountain climbers, staying in that plank position, knees to chest. Maybe you want to choose bicycles coming down onto your back, opposite knee and elbow. Maybe there's something else you're thinking of today, that's fine too. And then to finish off each round, you have your burpees. And with those burpees, you can hop or step it up. You'll bring your chest down to the ground and come back up, stand up tall. I'll open things real quick if anybody has any questions here. There are a lot of options available to you for customization today. So whatever you choose, you've got 5 minutes to finish your round, and we'll get a 1-minute rest in between. All right, I am not seeing any questions, so I'm gonna go ahead and get your first countdown timer going here. We've got a 10-second countdown going over my shoulder, and we will dive right into our first round of cardio or run. Go. Run or cardio. If you're doing that cardio, we're going for 90 seconds, or if you're doing that run, you're running your 400. All right, getting that first bit of cardio done for the day. We are 1 minute into this first round. For those of you doing speed steps, we are right at 1.5 minutes right now. We're right at that 90-second mark. Maybe we are switching over to those squats at this point. After squats, you have your plank shoulder taps, or of course you can scale up, pike position, wall walk. We're right at 2 minutes. After cardio is squats, and then our shoulder taps. After shoulder taps, you're getting into that flow core movement. Maybe you want to do mountain climbers, bicycles, anything else that's available to you. And we are at 3 minutes in. You've got up to 2 minutes to finish this first round here. After flow core, final bit is the burpees. If you finish this round before that time is up, you just get a little bit of extra rest time. We're just over 3.5 minutes. You got over 90 seconds to finish. You've got flow core, you've got burpees to finish. We've got up to 1 minute to get through this first round. Nice work, guys. Some of us finishing up right about now. We got just over 30 seconds to go. Last 15 seconds. And remember, when this clock beeps, it's going to be your 1 minute of guaranteed rest time. This is 1 minute of rest right here. Figure out if the number you picked for your first round is working for you. Maybe you feel like you went a little too easy, you want to add some more. Maybe you feel like you went a little too hard, want to back off a little bit. All about finding that right number today. First round was just a test. We've got 30 seconds of rest left, and then we're going to start right back at the top with our run or our cardio. All right, 10 seconds, and we'll start round number 2. And go. If you're working on those 90 seconds of speed steps, we're about at the halfway point here. We're 1 minute in. And we are at that 90-second mark. First exercise coming out of that speed step is squats. We're at the 2 minute mark. After squats is your shoulder taps. Starting off with squats. We are right at the halfway point here. Squats and then shoulder taps. Loving those pipe shoulder taps, very nice. After shoulder taps, we've got that flow core. And you've got up to 2 minutes to finish this round. Shoulder taps, flow core, and then we finish off with those burpees. Good work, guys. You got just over 1 minute to finish this round. Nice work. Last 30 seconds if you are still finishing up. If you're done, take a couple deep breaths, sip of water if you need it. And remember, next time this clock beeps, it is going to be your 1 minute of rest time. So we got 1 minute to breathe here. We are 2 rounds down, 2 rounds to go. How many rounds are we doing? We're doing 4. 4 rounds total. So we got 30 seconds left in this rest, and we'll start round number 3. All right, last 10 seconds, and we'll get back into our run or our speed steps. Here we go. We are 45 seconds in, so halfway through if you're working on those speed steps. All right, we are at that 90-second mark. Starting off with squats. Good, we're right at 2 minutes. Starting off with squats and then shoulder taps. We are at the halfway point for this round. You've got up to 2 minutes left to finish. Shoulder taps, float core, burpees. And you're free to switch out those flow core movements. Maybe you do bicycles once, maybe you want to climb mountain climbers, that's fine. And the last thing after that core is to get those burpees in. You've got about 90 seconds to finish those. Final minute to finish up. Thirty seconds left if you are still finishing up. And then there's one final round to go. All right, we are about to head into our last 1 minute recovery. So let yourself breathe here, maybe grab a sip of water. We've got just one more round to go. 15 seconds, and then we'll get this final round started. Last run or last time through our speed steps or cardio? Here we go. We are about halfway through that cardio or those speed steps. And we are at that 90-second mark. Final round through on those squats. Final round, squats, shoulder taps. And we are halfway through. Got your shoulder taps, your flow core, and your burpees to finish off this final round. And you've got up to 90 seconds left to complete it. You've got up to 1 minute left. And we've got 30 seconds left in this round if you are finishing up. Last 10 seconds. And that is the end of our timer there. But I did decide while you were in your last round, just for a little extra fun today, I have a final 2-minute challenge for you guys. First, I'm gonna let you take a deep breath and have a sip of water. It's a very easy challenge. What we're gonna do for 1 minute is just good air squats. As many good air squats as you can do, keeping it moving for a whole minute. That's all you need to know. So I see you down there, David. Stay on up, join us. Let's do our air squats. We got 10 seconds. You'll just give me as many good ones as you can in a minute. Shake those legs out. And here we go in 3, 2, 1. Just as many good ones as you can. Heels stay connected to the ground, chest nice and tall. Y'all are halfway. Fifteen seconds to go. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake those legs out and breathe. That was minute 1 of our 2-minute challenge. Our second minute is a wall sit. So if you have a wall available to you, you will find your wall sit and you'll find a nice 90-degree angle, making sure your knee is stacked over your ankle, sinking deep into that. If you do not have a wall available to you for a wall sit, you are just going to find a squat hold coming down into the bottom of your squat position. If you want to challenge yourself a little extra, you can maybe find a squat pulse. But whichever option is going to work for you, and we're going to hold it for 1 minute, and it is going to be the very last thing we do today. Hopefully I did not go out there, I just saw my camera freeze. Good. All right, you got 10 seconds to find your spot for your wall sit or your squat hold. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Final minute of the day, final little challenge. Hold it nice and steady, you're already halfway. Fifteen seconds. Come on, almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, nice work, guys. We are going into our 5-minute stretch, cool down. Take a second to breathe, and we're just gonna start standing up. I think we're all already there anyways. And we're gonna take a nice little hug to the front. So just give yourself a hug and gentle pull of your shoulders to kind of stretch out your shoulder blades and your upper back there. And you can cross the other side, so other arm is on top, same thing. Let that go, and you're gonna bring your hands back behind you, interlace your fingers, and then just lift them away to open up your chest a little bit. Nice chest stretch, probably feels good after all that plank work. You can let that go, and we'll stretch out the leg, starting with a calf stretch. You'll take a small step forward, toe points up towards the ceiling, and you'll reach down with your opposite hand. Maybe you can touch your toe, maybe you can't, but either way, you should feel a nice little stretch through the calf there. And we'll switch to the other side. And now we'll find a quad stretch. So you may want to find something to hang on to here, or maybe your balance is great. You're just going to grab the shoelace side of your foot, find a nice little hug so that you can feel stretched down the front of your leg. And remember, as we find that stretch, we want to make sure both of our knees are as close together as possible. That's going to give you that stretch here. This does not work your quad at all. And switch sides. And you can let that go, and we'll finish with a hamstring stretch. So you're going to take a medium step forward. This leg is all the way long, the leg in front. And you just lay down like you're going to touch your toe. You make a little pyramid shape with your body. You should feel a stretch through the back of the leg that's stepped forward. If you want a deeper stretch here, you can always step the leg farther forward. You'll find a deeper stretch into that hamstring. And we can switch sides. Other leg forward, straighten out both legs, and find your little pyramid shape. And you guys can stand on back up. That is all I've got for you guys today. If you want to continue stretching, please do so. Make sure you stay hydrated. Awesome work. I will see some of you guys tomorrow for a